into this one already. Should be an absolute.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Hard Carry, where we're carrying CDL matches from Twitch straight to you. I'm here with my co-host, as usual, Catalyst, and our special guest today, Beef Supreme. What's up, guys?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What's happening?
Alright, so today for the matchup, we got Boston versus LA Thieves. Now, on the last two matches, Boston, on the last Florida match, Florida... Start that over, dude.
So you're all good, man.
All my shit's lagging.
It's all good, man. Don't even worry about it. Boston Breach did play Florida yesterday, did win yesterday against Florida. That's why I was bringing it up. LA Thieves, starting off on the good side. Let's just hang out and get into the hard point.
Well, that Florida really beat the London Royal Ravens 3-2, and then they came back on the last. Boston Breach beat Florida Mutineers 3-1. And so, versus LA Thieves today, I think Boston Breach is really going to take charge in this first match.
Vivid might have actually found the opportunity to get through. Him and Awakening are in the back, so Kenny's going to get traded. LA Thieves in that moment.
It's going to be a fight for the back right here. Big Wake versus Envoy.
No one in the lobby is getting
Not interrupt, but my shit is lagging hard, guys, and I apologize for that intro.
You good, man? Don't even worry about it. No worries.
There it is. That's the turn. Here come the spawns now. Ooh, it's like a power drop now for the LA Thieves.
Here comes Envoy, but Big Wake able to hold it down.
Wake wants to keep that P2 control right here.
Someone's still in the back. They're spawning out, so they know someone's in the back.
What a flyby by Octane. The human turret to get two.
For Boston Breach, they could evaporate right now with the
Thieves don't get on objective. They're not going to make it through this round.
They got a little bit of hold right now. They might be getting a little bit of time here.
Things could have started to spiral out of control.
Yeah, but since it's so early in the game, what they really want to do is take control of the spawns and manipulate spawns the best they can to get favor over the map. And once they have a map, they're really going to start laying in on that damage.
See, now they might want to spawn them in the back. They have full control over the map now, Boston. Can they keep it going into P3?
Methods now watching Ruin side. He has let
now that rotate is really special right here. Boston is really trying to hold it down on the other side of the map.
Let too much happen there. As Kenny makes his way forward, that front line getting all the more dangerous right now. Boston does.
2 more seconds of the game, we'd have a 420. I do believe, boys, that's the baseball.
Rock side of the map. So that means that now all we have to do is look towards the front.
You're a little behind. I was on 416 when you said that.
Not gonna have it. LA Thieves 2 players through the front. The break could be
Still a good call.
Like I said, the internet is not going well for me today, boys.
Yeah. It's alright though.
A couple lives where he just does not get the value, and certainly seems like
a little less play-by-play by me and a little more chill.
But either way, it is a 50-50 standoff. The Thieves don't want to be too aggressive in the moment because they do want Boston to keep these left side spawns.
That was a big play by Drago, by the way.
Trying to keep these players contained, and so far
Boston trying to get the scrap
really
here.
Holding him down by himself.
Looking 2 and 5.
I'm seeing his green.
2 really wants to try to take this away. Looks like Methods is in the back.
Spawn. So this is just a big opportunity for Methods and Nero to make
now the full rotate is going to have to come through on the backside. Nero it happens to take him off the cliff.
There we go.
Nice break from Boston.
To 4 kills in a row. Good stuff. Now on his 5th. Brilliant work out of him.
Nero will basically always be running SMG.
It's a good rotation for Boston Breach.
Always got an SMG in his hand, but very fast player by his Nero.
Yeah, after watching him the last couple of days and this last week on this Major 2, he's really been happy. I love to see that smile on his face when he does well.
Vivid, though, also killed it yesterday. I love seeing the sniper in his hand in S&D.
Launching the cruise. Let's see how this goes for him.
Guaranteed a trophy pop. He does get a lot of information off of it, though.
That trophy is putting in overtime work, but you see what it's
3 big kills from Boston, though. Maybe try to get a little bit of a bigger lead here. Already up by 60.
Yeah, I don't see that information really helped out too much from that cruise missile.
They took control.
even further.
Here comes Nero, fast and furious. Vivid backing him up with the nades there. Now towards the front line. Clock still ticking in the favor of the Boston Breach. Over 100 points now. 14 and 8 for Vivid. What a run from him. You've got Octane on the pincher on the point. Methods eyes on. Doesn't quite win the fight.
Big Wake in the back, really trying to anchor down.
Holding down the point.
Nero's going to push around back. No, he's coming around back towards the mid. He actually did one off the hill and a second one.
Good play. Great play. They're going to put Boston Breach up by about 100 early in this Hydro hardpoint.
Moving
Gun
through
in his hands, it just always
to
looks
the
and
next
sings so
point.
sweet. And
But
by the
12
way,
seconds
look at the
left.
spawn
He was
management
really
for
moving.
Boston. They knew
Now we
that
have
they left
5
those
left on
back
the
spawns
clock,
open.
so
They're
the
trying
next
to trap
point
LA
moves.
Thieves on the left side of the map, and even more so the routes. Nero just swam, or not even swam, just took the route all the way.
Another 3 big kills from Boston.
Player from the
Boston really putting it on LA.
Trap, and as soon as you win
It
that
seems like they're
gunfight,
giving LA
I mean, for
Thieves
LA
less
now,
control of the
you're
map
now
that
the
they want to
worst
play with.
position
The
possible,
more that
wrong
they,
side of the map. Nero's
border
got the
off
hot
those
hand.
parts
Vivid
where
is
LA
still
Thieves are spawning
frying
in,
you.
Boston's
They just
really
have
just
such a
taking
long
over
way
and
to go.
happening to
LA
get those
Thieves,
spawns really
I
on
mean,
point.
42
The
seconds,
rotations
I think
become
they had
easier
all
after
of
that,
on
and then
P1
after
and
that, the
P2.
kills become
Since then,
easier
they
thanks
have
to the
been getting
rotations on the
obliterated.
spawns. What a stat process.
Octane, 3 big kills to break this himself for LA Thieves.
We'll check back on him later because I can tell you what, he's
Everyone's dead in the hill right now.
look at that minimap. All Boston so far.
All I see is
Boston-
green today, Nevin Beef. What do y'all think?
Looking towards
Boston
Boston
have
got
P2
this.
con. Have the spawn for P2 too.
on the press towards the hard point, but so far he's been sniffed out. He's been identified. The battle now for Vivid. Take
The
care of it. Oh, we
reigning
can't.
champs
Big
seem to
moment
be
now for Boston.
drowning on this
Gotta get these
hard
invaders out of the hard
hydro
point. Let's go for
hardpoint map.
listening.
Yep.
We gotta listen in.
He's top dome, top dome. Okay, Octane's top dome. I'm gonna drop down the shot. Don't really let's go dome. I stunned it, I stunned it as well. Let's hit over. Back left hill, back left hill. I don't see him, I crouch rock. Back dead. Back hill, absolutely. Held that. Okay, I'm done. Get a at me. I don't want done. I time, boys. Another one, 10. Alking's hitting L. Alking's hitting L, I'm pretty sure. Put yourself in. Bottom. I'm gonna check who to left. I'm gonna check who to left. What gets spawn behind you guys? Turning now. I'm going deep left. I don't see him. No, he's shit rock. Top red window. Okay, draws a shit rock. Nothing spot out on thing.
Lower door, I mean.
I'm going rock off. I hear rock off. He's 10 weak. 10 Nice, good job. Oh, nice. I'm gonna jump top. I'm gonna go out of fight.
What can my
I
in
time? I got naded. I don't know where he's. Push out, probably right cover. I don't see him. One shot time. Josh outer weak. Josh hit pipe. Josh out pipe. One shot. He's top red. One shot in the window. Yep. Outer center. Red fly now. He's gonna be two box area.
Coming back from the Boston listener, with such a mixture of the map, I don't believe that we had any opportunity to hear any kind of small talk from Boston. But what I did hear was great call-outs, great communication, letting them know where the other enemy team is moving to, especially on rotations. And I believe I heard Raja Shitrock.
Yeah, I heard shit rock, but I didn't know where that. I want to know where that is.
I would like to know where the shitrock is, and Drazo, why do you like it so much?
As soon as one of them goes back, it's in the back P2, I think it is.
Okay.
Where the actual hydro dam is.
Oh, what a shitty rock.
There's a rock you can get up on top of.
Shit
On that side, but on the very back opposite side.
Can he find his way forward? No, Nero once again in the
Boston
big
coming
kills.
up
Kenny going for a quick dip
on
after a couple
over
of kills there in the
100-point
feed. Help his boys get
lead
forward,
on
but
LA
this is
Thieves
too
on
low.
reigning champions from last year. This is not looking pretty for LA Thieves. I see a lot of green.
Yeah, they're gonna make it very close to ending this game on this hill if they keep control.
Awakening in the feed.
Gonna be probably about 10 points away.
What's really interesting about these two teams facing off against each other and this first respawn being capitalized by Boston is next round we have SMD where Octane and Envoy are really going to excel. Envoy being our dark prince, Scump, trained himself. I saw a lot of TVTs with Scump and Envoy on the hashtag Road to 100 on YouTube coming into Cold War. I do believe Envoy to be one of our SMD reigning champs from game battles. I'd like to see a lot of strats come out in the next round.
Good work here from the LA Thieves.
But LA Thieves still trying to hold off on this round. But perfect hard point's going to have to be played for about 3 points.
Keep him contained, but Dolphin dives are not. Boston are finding ways out, and the player
Now, guys, I've already moved on. This game is actually capped. There's no way the LA Thieves come back on this. With 9 seconds left for Boston.
31 and 18 for Vivid. He is running.
If they don't break this point, this is game. And the hit was broken. LA Thieves trying to get a couple more seconds on there. They're going to have to rotate the next point. We're going back to T1.
It's 5 seconds.
Oh, here it goes. 4 seconds left. Should close it out for Boston.
What a great game, guys.
Take it away on Hydro.
And honestly,
DC, what'd you take away from that game right there?
I mean, just straight up a comfortable game, pretty much.
Well, it was just hard up for LA to get anywhere from the spawns because they wasn't, not necessarily bunching up, but they wasn't running routes together. They were a little bit spread, and Boston was really catching them as they were trying to come around for flank, but Boston was more bunched than they was.
As we take a look at the final scoreboards here, we got 27 and 16 for Big Wake, 34 and 19 for Vivid, absolutely destroying people. Like, no one except for Octane, anyone able to do anything on LA.
I have to agree with you on that. And Octane on the LA Thieves side with the non-traded kills being 21, the only one excelling on the LA Thieves side. On the opposite side for Vivi, we have 28 untraded, 21 for Giga Wake. He is back in attack with 27 and 16 KD ratio. Nobody else matching those non-traded kills.
Looking pretty good for Boston Breach. Even though Nero kind of had a slow start, he was actually 0-7 to start. Boston still able to get it going, get it rolling, and then really almost held LA to a 100-point club at one point. I thought that it was going to be over sooner than it actually was. LA able to prolong the bleeding, as somebody might say, as they kind of stretch it out, but eventually Boston able to hold on and close out map 1.
In this game, I feel like LA Thieves are really the super underdog, as were the reigning champions from previous game, the Vanguard season. Nobody's putting respect on the LA Thieves name in the Modern Warfare 2 series. I wonder why that is.
Well, as we take a look at our map and modes, we got Hotel Search, Fortress Control, Hotel Hardpoint, LLC Low Search and Destroy. If it is to go that far, we shall see. I don't know. I mean, last year was last year, completely different game.
Envoy's gonna have to play Island like it was Cold War again on Team Optic. He's going to have to run routes and get behind the other team and maybe hopefully make a path for his secondary flex to come in behind him.
But then you run into things like Beef said. Beef exactly said this right before when you asked him at the end of that round. They were running around by themselves and getting picked off by themselves and not playing together. You got to play together at some point. You have to. I mean, you can't just run routes.
In S&D.
You can't just run routes. You can't just be on the flank. You can't have, like...
Well, I beg to differ. So, when your name's Envoy, you deliver the mail. Let's see how this run goes.
We shall see. Going into map 2 S&D on Hotel.
Greenberg Hotel. The mixie of the mix. There's going to be a lot of top apartment play, a lot of bottom apartment play. I don't expect to see anybody on the elbow outside of apartments unless they're running snipers. Maybe we can get Vivid on a sniper. Octane definitely will be the first one to pull it out, if anyone.
Very possible. Very possible. I honestly think Vivid's probably be on the SMG Molly this round, this map, because it gets kind of mixy in Hotel at times.
He's definitely going to have to set the pace for the rest of the Boston Breach team.
So I just think when he wants to slow down, he pulls out the sniper. So, but it's possible. It's possible we see some sniper play. Octane also does pull out the sizzle, and if he does that, it could be an interesting match. It looks like fist bumps going out. Fist bumps going out. We might have a map coming up. Map 2 S&D.
For all of you viewers at home, I like to call out a baseball. Alright, for Hotel S&D, we have a 0-2 record for Boston, 3-1 for LA. Offensive wins go to LA as well, 58%. Defensive wins also go to LA at a 68%. Draws are coming up on the board with a KD of 1.16. First bloods per round of 0.22, so maybe 1 out of 5, a little bit more.
Not very good.
5th in the league for first blood percentages. Let's see if Draza, our front player S&D, can bring the LA Thieves home. 1 round.
Somehow he is dead silence popped at the start of the round.
It's so sneaky. He's so sneaky. He doesn't really. He can't. It's impossible.
Alright, we're starting off on the first round with some picks. Nero picks off Envoy.
Eats him alive. Devoured. First blood.
The mail has been delivered.
Yes, sweet. Let's go, bro. Right on.
See, same thing again. Envoy get picked off by himself by 2 Boston Breach members playing by himself.
Gotta tip the cap on that one to not just give the free.
And that is a 3-1. Wow, what a skunk. Nero taking 2 kills home for this round. What a great play.
Methods was a great double kill.
For Boston Breach.
Double kill. Getting 2 right here. To absolutely destroy LA Thieves. The only thing LA Thieves did together, and Methods absolutely world starred them.
An absolute staple.
And I want to say that both of you guys were right. They might want LA Thieves. They might want to stick together for anything to work out.
Competition I would love to watch.
If they could pull a 3-1 with Envoy playing Island, they might pick it off on attack. Boston to attack.
Incredibly easy round. LA Thieves, kind of like the Hydro, didn't really offer him anything. Only 2 players actually shot.
Oh, and the snipers come out. Octane barely misses, right between the legs. It looks like the other player was also carrying a sniper. Vivid, down low.
Yeah, looks like it.
Make sure that top apartments is secured.
We'll get the chance in person.
He senses somebody beneath him. He's going to go out on the hunt.
Looking for anyone. He's got his eyes
Draza gets gunned right out of the break.
That's the comms. Teammates flushed him out of that foxhole and now pushes him into the den of this demon. Octane, can you catch anything with a snipe? Top bedroom
Octane
side
sees
here.
nothing, so he's going to
senses are tingling.
make sure he sits and watches the back door.
He might have to get it checked out. 3v3.
You see how far Kenny is like sort of wrapped back towards the map because they've been looking for Nero this entire time. Awakening jumped, and that is a lot of noise to be made.
Oh, he definitely heard that.
Dead silence, but it looks like Awakening didn't hear it.
Oh boy, finally able to get one.
Mean nothing when you ain't got no gun.
They're still very concerned about Nero, but
Bomb is going down though for Boston. 2v3.
Octane can hear him. Here he goes. Door gets bust wide open.
What a trade. Envoy getting the trade. Octane down.
On point. 1v2. All down to Methods.
Methods on the defense, trying to defend bomb here.
Prime position chance. 30 seconds now for Zin.
Getting your
he knows both
footsteps.
of them underneath
He
as well. He's
understands
heard
this.
both of these players. He can
Now
hear
he
the
sees
Semtex
one
going off. He
pushing
can see the
forward.
shadow, and he didn't shoot. And I don't think Kenny spotted him. He can
Got
make this
it.
play for the 1v2.
Here it goes. Easy.
Methods another 1v2 for the win.
That is the way to play your life and really make sure that what you're hearing is what you're
I
hearing.
mean, again, just
Take a little bit of
critical
time.
plays.
Don't
You know,
rush too much. You pop out at the wrong time and Kenny
I think that round
takes your
goes a
head off.
different way. I don't know if Methods is going to be able to.
Yeah,
touch
very
the
true.
when he does that.
Or they
sprint. And
they
make
just
too
both
much
come
noise.
at you because there's 2 of them. If he shows himself too early, they both come at you and double team you. He waited for just the perfect amount of time until one of them was preoccupied, and then it was an easy 2v1.
think Method's just being
When you
aggressive
have to
in that
defuse a
moment,
bomb,
playing up
you
towards
have to
bedroom after
defuse a
getting the
bomb.
plan. Absolute difference maker.
Boston Breach up 2-0.
4-0 start for Zinni.
LA to
Nero
attack.
not too far behind at 4-1. No spree for him though. Damn, good shots out of Octane. Wins that fight from the back of the old leather armchair.
Now Envoy has bomb and chairs, and he happens to keep one off of him. What a chow from Boston just to get annihilated.
As this round has oscillated back and forth.
2v2 now.
A little bit quiet now.
Still evened up.
Envoy doesn't have
Like
bomb.
B
As
is gonna
Kenny
get a
has
call. That's where
bomb.
Kenny's wrapping the bomb towards, and Envoy obviously has the opportunity to pinch Vivid in the sight, so a split setup right now for Boston.
Now
Just
Mets is
means as
wrapping
long as
around
you're
backside. He
coordinated on sort of this, like,
understands
2v1
Vivid
effort,
is guarding patrol, but there's
you at
no
least have
action
to
on
trade
A.
out this kill.
So he's
Here it
will have
comes.
to come and rotate.
There he goes.
Vivid
Unfortunate time from
able to get one, leaving Envoy in a 1v2.
Classic, but Envoy is in a very good spot here. Quietly.
Envoy, the island player, what a double agent.
But he's shot.
They thought he was on Boston.
Gets the kill.
But Boston plays well together
Again, 3
to take that round 3-0.
Envoy a little bit too late to the party
And see,
there.
that's a good reason
Zinni in full
why
control
when there's
of the last two
2v1 on S&D, the last two, whether it's attack and defend, really need to stick together. If you can get that trade, it plays off in the end.
first round, and
Method's only one away from a cruise missile. 5-0.
convert. Unfortunate for Kenny, you know, just no dead silence. Makes
Through
it
3 rounds, looking pretty good.
gets the kill, and it just makes a heads-up play. Gets out of dodge, dives across the restaurant, and even though he falls, Methods is very quick to be there for the reinforcement. So, well played 2 versus 2, and Methods always there at the end of these rounds, getting the final kills.
He is indeed. Can he get the first in this round? Potentially. Here we go. He does indeed.
Method's able to get a pick. Looks like he did
That's full streaks now for Zin.
secure his cruise missile.
Adding to what has already been a brilliant performance here on Hotel.
I actually can't believe Jaws was able to dodge those nades as well. I thought for sure he would have at least been tagged up in towards couches, and
Does get picked. LA Thieves.
Awakening
Heavy
gets
advantage,
left in a 1
3v2.
versus 3, and obviously with bomb down, LA Thieves looking poised to secure their first round.
Well, they've got to get through Big Wake first, and that. This where it's.
Bomb is down kind of in a weird spot, though.
He's going to come
If Big
around
Wake knows that where that bomb is, he could be able to play this.
here on the round. Awakening. Can he recover the bomb? Oh, it's in trouble now. There's Octane from up top. Kenny's maneuvering in a position to pinch him as well. Draz has got the couch side covered. All 3 of you guns up, ready to take on Awakening. But they know. Demon Joe. Crazier things have happened. You have to show him the respect. But what you don't have to do is worry about that clock, because it is running out.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, these are good reads by Awakening as well, but just simply nothing you can do. LA
Big
Thieves
Wake.
played that perfectly.
Plenty of plays trying to make something happen, but 3v1, not much you could do. LA Thieves take the first round
Gunfights.
that they have won, but they're still down 3-1.
And again, I mean, LA Thieves, when they're putting themselves in good spots in S&D, they can absolutely make plays. They just had a few...
Maybe finally LA Thieves able to do something together as they surround the bomb there and really make it to where Big Wake, there was nothing he could do.
We'll see what they have cooked up.
Couldn't kill him.
That's all it takes to break the seal and get things going for a team in search and destroy. Is that going to be
Not
enough?
very easily.
Thieves on
Big
offense.
Wake
2-3 for Draza.
dipping and diving around.
Here, trophy in hand, ready to get going. Into the point we go.
Oh, this is just like
Looks like it might be a fast plant, but Method's waiting for it.
down and go for the plan. Don't
And Big Wake.
Didn't have anybody watching the door, not quick enough, so Awakening is going to slow the push down. But
3v3.
LA Thieves, they are all about speed right now. 2 players pushed up towards bedroom. The bomb does get planted, so as far as 3v3
Bomb
goes,
does get planted though,
great
so
spot right now for LA.
And it's going to be a bit of a slumber.
in
party.
LA, keep it
For this one.
defended.
Bring your own pillows, kids. Oh,
Vivid though, quick 2.
he's swinging. He might get a
And gets a hit mark on the 3rd. He knows where he is.
Absolute perfection.
Got him.
There on the top of the
Vivid absolutely slaying him out.
and that's the defuse. That is 4-1 Boston Breach.
There's just so many rounds where LA Thieves just aren't, like, they're not finding spots.
Boston playing well together. Vivid
Shot in the back, getting
playing insane right now. Out of his mind.
One guy's on bomb, the other guy's looking the wrong direction, and these
Look at
aren't
this.
always easy reads
Well,
to
see, they were
make, but
both
this
looking
is
to get a
just-
kill on there.
I mean, how many
Yeah, but they're
times?
looking in the
Or
back.
trade.
They're both looking the same way.
That's what I was
I
about
mean-
to say. They're both looking to
Quite
trade a
on top
kill
of the
right there
game,
instead of one looking at a
so
door
many
where
of these
potentially
gunfights,
somebody
they're
could
just-
come
They're
around.
free.
Yeah.
That's just a bad play on their
That
part.
is the classic Boston.
So there are
Good call.
times where that trade can really be detrimental. Or hoping for the trade, rather.
I'll be here
Right.
all next week at the Boston.
It's almost like they were baiting and then they just baited themselves right into death.
Him an absolute dominant performance.
Yeah, I
And the
missed
hard point,
that.
and now in the
But
social
I'm sure
story
I'll get it
follow-up,
on the
can we
replay.
see something out of the LA Thieves? Turn this
They
week.
already replayed it, but it's all right.
Well, Kenny and Envoy working
So it
together.
looks like
It's gonna
Boston
be
is
quick.
up in
Kenny
round
and
6,
Envoy
4-1.
Vivid, another 2 big kills. Vivid playing insane right now. Only 7-3, but on a 5 streak.
Hey, 7-3 is God. Meth is 6-2 with a solid 3.0.
They're expecting
4
LA
still
Thieves to
alive.
run back, which
Breach
is the
side.
correct call.
Thieves
Vivid
two.
sitting at a 3.2 kill death ratio.
Must be a bomb
Bomb
plan.
is finally going down
on
for
the Los
Boston.
Angeles
Not in
Thieves
time
side.
to actually stop the
2v4.
bomb plan, and not in time to get the kill.
Yeah, Nero, not only a resident
Octane's
saboteur,
left in
but
the
he also
apartment.
has good manners. He shuts the back door, which leads
Nero.
into his trap.
Slaying him down. Octane left alone.
And Meth
He
is
will be
gets a
dealt with
final kill.
handedly. Boston
What a-
Breach.
What a
Nice round from Boston again. Absolutely slaying out. Only 1 round away from taking this search map
And first
and
seed.
putting them up 2-0 in this whole match.
They're not okay. Kenny shot back at least for the trade, but again, how many times are we gonna see just like
Can I
weird or
take
awkward
time
timing
just
for
to
LA
say that
Thieves when,
Vivid is a
we were
monster?
watching Vivid have a standoff
Can we all
with the
agree on
door,
that?
I think, for
Oh,
the first
yeah.
15 seconds of the round.
He's
and
out of his mind right now.
decides to kick it open is the moment that Envoy turns.
Absolutely
Easy.
gunning Kenny.
LA
In
Thieves,
that
man,
last
they gotta
game
be
that I
going
saw
through it right
DZ
now.
play on this
This is
map,
tough.
that dude was a demon.
This
That's
is tough.
the same look I
5-3
see
for
in
Vivid.
Vivid's eyes right now. Let's see how this plays out.
Might be able to get
Only
him.
1 round away from winning. Can Boston close this out?
First blood engagements. He's
Round
opening
7.
doors. And this time it'll be Draza
Boston
getting it,
Breach,
but can
2
he find one
attack.
for his team and secure himself the
Or
streak?
2
here?
No,
defense.
LA to
LA
attack.
2
He
attack.
called out his first bloods for a reason. He is able to collect.
Oh,
it.
wow.
Nice stick.
Stuck him.
Oh, dude, is this what the champ's curse is? Like, is it just gonna be bad
the
luck?
cruise missile coming in.
Oh, gets the cruise missile. He's going to use it.
And, like, I don't
He's
know,
looking
keep
to
it in your
get
pocket. That is so
information, and he
unlucky.
gets the
We get a
information.
live shot of the 100 Thieves Cash App compound right now. Nate Shot is running around with Sage in his hand, just trying to ward off the demons and the bad juju.
Nade shot. Saging off bad juju at the compound.
Kenny drops bomb
Smoked
on
it.
top apartment.
Oh god, it's done. The last 2 members on the bomb site.
2v3 left.
They're going to have to get up to that top apartment to grab that
Run
bomb.
away from the light.
Otherwise, kill
Draza's
the
got
opposing
bomb. Less
team.
than 30 to go.
They already got it.
Wow.
They're gonna get shot.
Nero.
I'm down to
Insane.
Get to-
What a game.
GG,
Boston
good.
Breach to take it 6-1 over the reigning champs,
no
LA
reason to get
Thieves.
excited, no reason to fist bump, and many reasons.
Yep, not even fist bumping. They are mad. They are down right now. And I don't know if the LA Thieves can do anything to stop Boston if they keep this momentum going up into map 3. As we look into the final scoreboard here, Vivid 8-3, Methods 8-2, Awakening don't have to do nothing. Feet kicked up at 2 and 4. When your teammates are playing like that, you don't need to do nothing, as nobody can get anything going on LA Thieves for a second
With
map
the
in a row.
untraded kills, Vivid with a solid 7. His teammate right behind him, Nero, with 5.
Awakening did
The other team
181
had
damage for 2
3
kills, and when he was
mats,
in the
non-traded
1v3,
kills.
he was getting tags on Octane.
Moving into Fortress Control for our game 3.
100 damage to get 2 kills, so that's how easy of a game it
Looks
was.
like I might have froze a little too, so I'm going to reset mine.
I'm going to redo it as well.
Back, we're playing Fortress Control.
We got a break anyway.
That's right, it came out on broadcast. A man of my word, we'll see you after the break.
As it looks like we got about 35,000 viewers on the Call of Duty stream. We
Let me
got
check
about
stats.
45,000 on the Scum stream.
Yep, we're sitting at 45K. Oh, look at Scum's hat. Look at Scum's hat right now. Oh, go rid of everything. Go look at Scum's hat. Can we, he's wearing a Seattle hat.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, jeez. Ooh,
Ah,
they're opening
jeez, Rick.
cards. They're opening cards. Are these CDL cards? Yep. They're opening CDL booster packs. All right, let's check it out. What are they pulling? I can't wait until those cards come in, Mev. You were a savage, by the way. You know I got you a whole box coming back at you. In
Yeah,
Bosa's
whenever they get
greasy
here.
ass hands. Oh, APOC. Some Dashie. All right. Autograph Dashie. A signed Dashie. What do we got here? Standy, rookie card, I think. That might have been Vanguard Standy though.
They don't ever
15
say
card?
what year they are, or what if they're rookies or
Right.
not. So
Well, if
hard
it's
to
real,
tell
I mean, like
sometimes.
you have a Ricky Hydra. Ooh, a signed Clayster, New York.
But it doesn't say rookie.
Priesta, signed Priesta.
They must be opening
We're
the
getting
big
close
boxes.
to the hollow. This should be the hollow. This should be the hollow. Yep, fan choice. Scump. Wow, what a pull. But he got it from the Huntsman. That's a Huntsman. End of 2019. Atlanta Phase Team card from 2019. Got Scraps and Kismet. Kismet on Vegas
Paris.
Legion. Or Paris Legion at the time, right? Now known as Vegas. Sensor New York card. Look at that. Dude, the outsides are clear. That's the
Yeah.
card.
They're
He's a
opening
Doug
those
Sensor
crazy
Martin.
boxes.
That's a nice one.
Those are the expensive
Ooh,
boxes now.
Scumpy. Another map card, Ramaza. Florida Mutineers Neptune. Nice, nice. Signed. We have a Hydra New York Subliners signed Paco. And a team card for the Silver Hollow. Vegas Legion. Paris Legion, rather. Dude, look at that hat. Scumpy, you're a god. That was a good pulls. Those are good pulls. He got the Doug Sensor Martin New York card. 2 Scumpy cards, too. Pretty dope. All right, we're coming into 4.5 minutes on the Scumpy stream. Let me go back to the CDL stream. Get myself all fucked up here. 40 seconds. Did I hear baseball? Are you smoking green where you're not supposed to be smoking them, F?
No.
Don't do that, bro. Oh,
He
okay.
said no.
I thought I heard a lighter. I was like, oh my god, man, stop it.
No one's smoking. You're smoking something.
No, yeah. I don't smoke crack.
Butt crack.
Do you guys remember that cartoon when we were like super, super little called Bobby's World? He was on like the red tricycle. Yeah, the
No, I remember Schlobby's World.
Schlobby's World?
They
Look
have
at
some crazy ass
Charles'
shoes.
Kenny Octane Envoy
Great, but his controller might
on the
be broken,
Thieves.
so, like,
Drawzilla.
Yeah, we go.
Thieves is in Japanese, I guess, for whatever reason. I guess that's a trend in America.
For the LA Thieves. This is not what you would expect.
Alright, we're getting fist bumps out.
Dismayed whatsoever. Rolling now into Fortress Control. This is the day trip we talked about.
Fortress
This is
Control.
going to be a fucking
Sweet
shit
Jesus.
fest.
He's dropping a 4.
Spawn control, spawn manipulation.
Yeah, I mean, look, that's
Really,
obviously only
defending
one
side,
map,
what
so
they
statistically
want
not
to
super
do
significant, but that
is
just
hit
tells- I
a
mean, again,
horse
it
statue
just seemed like a very
and a
unfortunate map number
and
2
truck.
for the side.
Kenny not
And
looking good this series. 0.5 all the way around.
5-1.
With that unlucky performance in the S&D,
Wow.
it was only a .02 difference between.
Can
Well,
they
he
turn it
can
around?
Make his way back.
Welcome back, I suppose.
Or,
Boston looking great
Capsule
right now.
taking over.
If
Maybe
Boston
he's
gets
not
the
feeling so
3-0,
good still.
I think they secure the 1
He might
seed
still
going
have
into
the,
Major, so there are big
the bid.
storylines involved right
Alright, we're
now.
coming in. Memphis
I believe
taking
in
top
LAPD's
control.
ability to, like, make the comeback.
He's
I
going to
just
have to
don't
keep
know
it.
if it's
They're
on their
going to
side
want to
right now,
push
if
around
it's in their
behind him as
court.
fast as they can to get out from that
Envoy
gun.
already behind him. On the B site.
Open the floodgates and have
Opening the
Okay,
site
taking mid.
instantly to B.
swing at things, and that is not the
So it looks like they're going to be definitely first over A.
Who is cooking? He comes
Octane, cheese and rice.
Sam Octane LaRue. What a ball.
for Octane. Wow, second segment of B gone. It's a 2-man stack. Give him number 7. Here it comes. It's awakening. He's Gonna square up.
And they keep it.
Funny Meth.
And there it goes. Methods on the
Dude,
flank.
they can't be.
Call him
What?
the human
Additional
turret.
minute and the B zone secured.
Does that make him the
I mean,
Sam
that is
turret?
quite literally like the
Yeah,
human
that's why they
turret
call him that.
action, right? Like I know his comms have evolved over the years. He's
Ooh,
taken sort of
David
the
gets
backseat role, setting his
stun
teammates
check
up.
right
But
there
I
in
guess
mid.
this series been
Octane
bad enough
definitely
that he
knows
just
he's
said,
there.
"Fine, I will do it myself."
LA Thieves might be the spawn trap.
Already success in this round that you've captured.
That
one
trap
zone,
is
and
nasty
Octane
too.
keeps shooting
You
the way
get put in a
he has.
blender and you're
Might be able to win
done.
offense, but big wake there.
Awakening with a big kill. a big
They're in
two
the
kills
trap.
with the scar.
Yeah.
They're in the
Thieves
trap.
are in a big chokehold right there.
Yeah.
Well, that looks like it may be around unless somebody breaks.
LA Thieves like, all right, just fly left.
They're gonna have about a minute and 30 left to kill in, but yep, pretty much.
Notice how all three were stacked on that outer tunnel trying to push in at once? With one person there, you can only shoot 2 people. That third should get the 2v1 trade.
Octane may be able to open this up for his team, but Vivid with
The
2
only
big
reason he
ones.
popped his cruise is to get another one, by the way, boys.
For his team, so opportunities are here, but Nero with the tackle.
No, they were kind of in the spawn trap, bro. They kind of need to get out.
So far, I'd say even with the cruise
Well,
missile, I
Octane,
like the
he
idea.
could've saved
Just so difficult on this map to actually get
Yeah,
out.
Octane, and then we're in the spawn trap.
That big moment again.
That was a great opening.
They just barely got out, but nope, they could go back in pretty soon if they're not careful.
Big wake taking the art doors on the outside towards A, trying to defend it.
10 lives remaining for the LA Thieves here to attack with. Can they get through the back line?
Gaza really wanted to push through that long tunnel.
When it comes to hitting that A zone.
Oh, that is beautiful timing too.
Gaza with
ends
a
up,
drop shot.
getting a little bit of help from his teammate on the bait in that moment, and now Nero down low. You can see does
Getting a little closer to A, maybe LA Thieves might be able to do something. 9 lives left, 18 seconds.
Draza's got a dance. He's got
Really
the knife hit with
chasing
a shake and
base.
move
What
towards
a
the
knife by
point.
Draza.
Wow.
Look at that
LA
knife base.
Thieves can get
Kenny and Octane, 2 big ones.
5. Here comes the stack. It's 3 members of the
3-member stack.
massive turnaround. The first segment long gone. The second.
Uh-oh, this is trouble.
So much push.
Wait. Oh, they got them all.
Big wave taking David out as well.
Only 3 lives left.
Quite over yet.
That's about it.
Sliver of hope now for the LA Thieves. Fly, boys, fly.
Wow,
Down
that
there.
was
That's
an
it.
intense match.
Kills.
Finished. What's a
Two
round?
teams
Boston
survived
breach.
Boston in the
Lots
last
to
10
break down, I
seconds,
suppose,
and
for
it
that
was
one
still
for the
no
Boston. The
match.
good news is you stop the bleeding, you get the nades to
Able to keep LA Thieves off of it after LA Thieves had a good initial break on B.
This is absolutely the best play, by the way, for Octane to open things up just 6-0, get the cruise, get the B zone locked down.
Gaza,
But,
the new
all
Snake
things
Master.
considered, Boston might have got the round win, but that is still
That's what
a
I hear.
wonderful round, I would say,
It
for the
looks
LA
like,
Thieves.
we're going
I
to
think
be
they
going
did
into
get an
Boston
extra
to
tick on
attack.
the A point, absolutely captured the B zone. So as far as offensive,
Boston, if they stay dominant like this could be a very, very, very fast match.
Awakening actually got 12. So Octane started off 6-0, and somehow Awakening has 12.
With the momentum that they have off of the first 2 games against the reigning champions, how could you not feel yourself coming into this 3rd game?
Productive, let's say. They do get themselves over towards A for a second, but they're being pinned down somewhat. Let's see if they can find an opening and get themselves rolling. Here come the kills. Mostly LA Thieves in the feet, but Awakening. Oh, baby. He's
Big wake, 3 big.
He's in. That's space to
Diego
work
Wake
with. Now
has
they're
made a return.
16 and 5. Look at them.
Slayer in the lobby. That is a cruise missile secured.
17 and 5.
Bullet
Pumping those numbers up,
Snake
rookie.
getting on point as well. It is only the nades that are good enough to actually
He
shut
finally
him
gets
down.
taken
The
back-
gunfight
taken
is
out by
on.
Boston
Envoy.
still getting this A point.
Awakening falls.
While another one, it looks like they might be trying to push this B zone too.
To weed out, and you gotta make sure
Gaza
you kill him
comes
to
up
get
the stairs and
chance.
just blasts him in the
finally there
mouth.
shut
Kenny
him
to make
down,
the
but
trade.
In the meantime, that A zone nearly locked up.
That was
Tricky's are coming in on B.
Players
Able to
That
keep
gets
methods
taken
off
out.
B.
Single segment remains. Less than 50 seconds.
And they keep them in the back
To the kill pile, that's one thing.
and answer back with a defending
5 on the clock.
win of their own for LA.
Defense up. Ooh.
Still though, they're just back to square one, and yeah, Awakening's gonna have to be the guy to break out of this one. And great tags in a couple players, but
We need
doesn't have
dating
much
now
help.
for
And
real, just to
he
keep
just
people
doesn't
knowing
need it.
where Big Wake is.
Awakening, this is like there's like 2 shades of Awakening. There's average Awakening.
Wow,
where, like, he
Kenny
does
with the
alright,
nade
looks
and it
alright,
comes
drops
back
at a
and she
1.0,
guns
1.9,
his
and
hand
then
down.
there's
That gets a
godlike
trade.
Awakening.
Envoy.
Really hectic right now. Envoy trying to make a scene. This is a solid double, but gets taken down by Vivid.
Draza gets the big two-piece.
That about is going to seal it. LA Thieves should take this round. Another defense win. Defense will tie it up.
They get on the board, tied up 1-1.
Yeah, that's a good trade right there.
You're right, Charles. A few shades of a way.
They held it.
Go back to what the last time we cast Boston Breach, talking about the evolution.
And I believe that LA Thieves did capture 1 point, so they're ahead and ticked right now for defense at the end.
This is
Boston doesn't actually cap the 8 point. They only got 2 ticks.
Absolutely. Playing his heart and soul out.
That's almost a defensive
Here
secure,
we go
isn't
into
it?
another round.
And don't get me wrong, there's obviously the time.
Yeah, they didn't get anything, whereas LA Thieves, they're still only ahead by 1 tick. So no, it still could flip around.
But obviously for LA Thieves, maybe not the start they
Boston
wanted to
to
have with the
defend.
team kill, but still up
Now,
pretty
so far, it's
solidly
been a
on ticks.
defensive
The only
game.
thing you don't want to
The
happen
first
for LA
round went
is to
to
get
Boston after
completely shut
defending.
down right
Vivid
here
went
on
huge.
defense.
Now
You
he's
just wanna get an
kind of
extra
lowering
tick
down.
or
He's
two
11-15.
Big Wake is the one. Look at him, 21 and 8.
Jago Wake,
Whoa,
21
this is
and
how it
8.
starts. Oh, big
And
win on methods.
that was
That's up
after
close and personal with a
the
Vesnev.
last offensive round. Him on
Octane checks the
defense,
wrong corner.
he might pump those
Pressure's still
numbers
there.
up even
No
higher.
one from the LA Thieves
As they're keeping LA Thieves back already in the spawn trap.
back to their setup on the defensive positions. Kenny, though, trying to keep the pressure alive.
You know
These
what?
tags
Comes
are
after the
awakening as
spawn
he
trap,
is
the
steamrolling
mixer,
his way through the
and
LA
it's about to
Thieves
pop
right now.
off.
23
Looks like
and
Big
8.
Wake
It's a
is still
three-spree.
gunning him
Methods is
down
open
with
a
the
bit of an opening
scar.
there.
Method's taking
presence will be
down.
missed.
There might be an opening. 2v1 on Vivid right now.
And he loses the fight against Envoy. Kenny Envoy now.
Vivid gets taken
There
down
you
by
go. Ken
Envoy.
Awakening slowing down.
Draza able to get on a point on the A site.
Okay, and Envoy picking up a massive 2 kills as well.
Maybe LA Thieves.
Under the truck, that's a good one.
A couple kills on the point, so again,
But during the fight back and forth, LA Thieves were able to make it through that double door push and forced the other Boston team to spawn on the right side of the gallows. They were able, because of that, to push in the A. And now we have Draza on there. Ooh, and he takes a kill, but he gets shredded out by Vivid.
Envoy is the only one able to do anything on either site as he waits for his teammates.
Here he goes.
Vivid really has control over the A
20
point.
seconds. He can get himself over towards
Envoy
B's.
wants
Teammates
to
now
make a
trying to clear out
move,
those
but
defensive spots to the
he
other
is
side of the
unsure
map.
what he
There's
needs to do
1-1.
because his
Big
team
win
is just
from Envoy.
not there to
Staying
help.
alive.
He guns
They've got
one
themselves
anyway.
onto A. The clock has stopped.
On to A point. Can they do something? 13 seconds left. It looks like they're gonna cap it.
take down Wake, it feels like a guarantee.
As Nero still gets 2 big kills.
To the clock, and
That's
honestly,
8-point
still
capture.
a decent bit of pressure on the map. Kenny's
And
gonna
it left
fall
8 lives to try to capture this B point for LA Thieves. Almost securing definitely defense on this end.
They take him
It was a
down,
way to
but
keep him in the
Envoy
game. They
again
only had
just
7
always
seconds to
living
do it, and he
inside
pulled it off.
Boston's
They
existence.
did.
Up in
But they are capping this B point also. LA Thieves
Maybe-
at risk of even winning this map on offense.
He might have been able to do a bit more
An
there, but his
upset with
teammates now
Envoy
trying to
going
make their way
down
in towards the B
by
zone.
Nero.
And without the
Nero's
sort
still alive in the hill, just
scalpel-like
inside
precision
the
of
short
Envoy,
tunnel.
the LA
Only
Thieves
5 lives left.
get themselves onto B. Here comes the wind-up
It looks
punch,
like they're
though.
set up
looking for
pretty
as
well.
many
Big Wake
spots
taking the
as they
backside,
can,
Method's
but
taking the
Kenny wins
point.
fight upstairs
Nero
in top
up
4
front
across. Now you got a
watching the
bit of
inner
time.
tunnel.
Can you get yourselves going? Last 4 lives for the LA Thieves.
And look, you have map pressure as well,
With
so
this
you can
setup,
take
it
your
might be
time,
hard to
play it
break.
like a retake on the B bomb site. So not an easy thing to do, and if that is the first blood of the engagement, going to be a little bit more difficult after the fact.
Methods.
And the father-son duo can't quite get it done. Draza is going to fall, and it looks like Boston able to hold.
Boston able to hold on to this round. Goes up 2-1.
Defense for the final round.
LA Thieves makes a good effort trying to on offense on a very defensive heavy map.
Already done enough just to force Boston's hand. I think Boston are going to have to win a round on offense.
It's so tight as well. I mean, all of these rounds
Yeah,
are
Boston, if they don't get, probably going to have 2 offenses in a row unless they get a lot of ticks on this round. They probably need at least 5, I think,
now for Boston
to at least tie LA Thieves. If they win the whole round, they win. So, I mean,
Now-
if they don't,
Oh yeah, clean start right there.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but he said father-son duo, and I'd be guessing that's Draza and Envoy. They're the only ones I see looking close enough alike.
they not for real, but I'm pretty sure they mean
Again,
Octane and Envoy.
the win around on offense, and this one is looking like it's going to be very difficult.
Close. It's only because Octane's kind of older and like Envoy's pretty young, kind of newer.
Okay, that makes sense. That's gonna be my next guess.
Back onto the A zone we go. First segment on its way out. Nero.
But it looks like a 2-stack here on A for Boston. On offense, a good start. Not spawn trapped.
And those players from the LA Thieves get into the soft spots.
Might be able to cap the save though.
Third on its way out as well.
As Draza's trying to cause havoc over there by the statue.
Just ripping their heart out. I think his Vaznev might just kill faster. I don't know what it is, but his POV, even when you're watching...
Kenny and Envoy get 3 big ones. Awakening, the only one that might be able to keep Boston from being spawn trapped.
And I think he was able to do exactly that, so you can get out.
Exactly did that.
You can try to keep the action up, and you can continue to gun these players down. I'm not kidding when I say Nero just kills quicker.
He's a dangerous, dangerous man. Thieves.
He's a dangerous, dangerous man indeed.
There we go. Come on, boy. Big win. Vivid now up close, though. Managed to get himself on a B for a second. Waiting for the squad. There's no point in him dying on the point there alone. He can battle around for this map control, try to set his teammates up for another big hit.
A minute 12. I think the only way they're going to be able to win is if they cap the zone. I don't think they're going to be able to win by killing. Unless they get a couple big wipes in a row here.
You can see now slowing the brakes, or pumping the brakes rather, just a little
if they
bit
get
to slow the pace down.
four double kills in a row, they'd be good.
Vivid back up
But
top.
they had to trade up a lot for that.
An extra team wipe or 2 for Boston to make moves. And
Yep.
they'll be happy.
That's why they're going to have to, someone's going to have to get on point.
Around the site, LA Thieves have been pretty secure.
Who, how, and why?
With 40 seconds
I
left
don't
on the
even
clock,
know.
technically this could end one of 2 ways, but Boston are going to have to stop the clock if they want to think about the lives, and if they want to think about the lives, they need to start winning gunfights as well, because LA Thieves...
You got to get close. LA Thieves. And I'm pretty sure LA Thieves will still have defense next round. So they're just going to have, and then they have to win the attack round next round, so they have a shot.
Can the LA Thieves keep it tight, keep it together, force another round? Kenny from downstairs. As Octane
With
gets
15 seconds left.
gives a bit of space to fight now forward.
I don't think
Doesn't
they're
look
going
like anything's going to happen on this.
Maybe, actually. Can Big Wait get on the site?
Tags are in.
Looks like, maybe. Actually.
He managed to pull his tag.
No, they just got Big Wait. Nero, the last guy. Now they got him too. That's going to cover it. We're going to go to a last round. Round 5.
LA Thieves still on point on defense. They had the one bad moment
Sorry about
where
that. I
Nero
didn't
just
get the
goes
bug.
and rips through him and picks up
You're all
3,
good.
but stabilizing after the fact and didn't even need the spawn trap. And here's the look at it, by the way.
Brother.
Oh, he was one shot. I didn't realize he was one shot in the middle of the map. That makes so
This
much
instant
more
copy
sense,
makes-
because I swear
makes
I
my
thought
mouth
that guy was going to win the gunfight, and Nero just obliterated him.
That's the Nero we talk about.
Can Boston Breach win an attack round?
In the Call of Duty League. You give him an inch, and he will take a continent. Over to the LA Thieves now, though. This is
Or can LA Thieves keep this map going and win the control to keep the match
franchise history.
going to a hard point map 4?
Got a little bit of a better record when it comes to these control round 5s. However, this is a completely different looking Boston.
Ooh, nice shots by
Let's see what
Draza.
happens, and so far, good starts out.
Also with the side cut.
Yeah, I actually forgot
Uh-oh.
Taken down by
They're
Big
already
Wait.
in it.
Being traded out by Octane with the double kill.
They're already in the trap.
And around 5 for control is exactly that, and they're
It's
not
not
in the
looking
best
pretty
spot,
for
just the
Boston.
fact that they're on offense, and more so that they are much more stuck in their spawn than they were
That is
before.
trapped.
I don't know if Nero or Awakening have a little bit of
But
magic
just like
left in
the first
pockets,
round,
but
LA
getting right
was
there to shut him down, and this is
similarly
28 to
and
23
equally
on
trapped.
lives.
They were able to make it out
Best
onto
looking on
that
defense so far.
truck.
Yeah, really good. Out of the LA Thieves. How long can they keep it going?
Capped
for?
that
Well,
hill, and they
need
did
45
come
seconds
around.
worth
They
of
capped the
time,
second
but
hill. Oh no,
will
they
get a
didn't.
little
They
too
failed
eager?
at the
Two
second
players
hill,
are
but they
managed to
were
stick
able
on
to
it.
capture the
Draza
first
might
hill.
have eyes on them.
Well, that was off the
makes
break though. No, they got it right off the break though. They didn't make it out of the mixer. They were able to get right off the break onto the B site, and they captured the B site right away.
Every single one of them,
Yeah, they're gonna wrap this up for Boston right here.
Yeah, 20 seconds left. This could be it.
Ooh,
They're
Big
probably
Wait
gonna take
with
us
the
to a
big
hard
kill.
point.
Big Wait made a
There's still
hole.
plenty of pressure on
There
the
might
map,
be
and
a
Draza
chance.
on the 4 spree looking to
They
finish
need
the
to
game.
make a move now with
Cherry
that
on
third or
top.
the fourth guy spawning.
Obliteration in the round 5,
Big Wait
and that is
again with a
LA
big kill.
bouncing back
He needs
after
his
a
4 of
SMD.
the. Oh, Big Wait gets taken down. He was trying to make a hole for the other
Just
Boston
maybe,
players.
baby. That is it.
You're about a good 4 seconds behind again.
here on control.
Oh,
The
well,
stats
geez.
don't lie. Sometimes
How
they
does that
lie,
happen?
not lie, but they don't exactly paint the
I
greatest
stood
story.
up
But
and,
right
like, came
there,
back.
Boston still
Happens on
Boston?
Twitch sometimes. It's all right.
in the round 5
Well, it's a good time
But-
to reload anyway.
Buy themselves a lifeline here in the series.
LA Thieves take the control round
Back to the hotel.
as we look at the final scoreboard here
Get our bags and check out.
in just a second.
I do tip the resolve from the LA Thieves as well, because obviously, you know, a
Big
pretty
Wake,
tough first
34-24.
your way, and well, things weren't going
But
your way.
draws at 31-25, Envoy 34-33.
To how many rounds
Now looking at
you just getting shot.
Good.
looking at the non-traded kills though, Big Wake with a solid 25, the opposite team Drazo with underneath him 23, then with his teammate Kenny with the 21, but on the opposite team Methods a 20. It was back and forth, but there is a solid 19 and 18 from Octane and Envoy.
Yep, going to a map 4. LA Thieves do prolong this map. Keep from being swept 3-0 with the map 5 win. Yeah, the only thing that kept them alive was that one break. They had one little break and they were able to cap 1 point, and that 1 point got them defense for the last round.
This has been the Gigawake show, the entire map.
Yep, and he could go huge here and win the hard point for him, which hard point is going to be Hotel hard point. Coming up next, I believe they might have a little breakthrough here.
Hotel has some controversy behind it as well, guys. I mean, I'm sure everybody's heard about it, but apparently it was modeled directly after the actual hotel in Amsterdam.
Well, that's already been settled. They settled with that one.
Well, we haven't talked about it, so I just wanted to point out that it almost got banned from the playlist, as Museum did. And I'm glad it didn't, because Hotels, I like it. I like the map.
Did it with the Raceway, Hotel, Museum.
Yep. F1 was the first one to go. The Crown Raceway.
So they just keep modeling all their maps after real places if they're not making a giant Warzone map. So it's either their Warzone places or their real places.
I'm hoping they put the F1 map in the new Rebirth map they're coming out with. That would be sick.
I think their new Rebirth map is going to be just a smaller, just a section of the Warzone 2 map. They're just going to be lazy and make it as easy as possible.
I feel like it's gonna be the Fortress Keep, but like a little bit more open instead
It's
of
just going to be Fortress, yeah.
yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Alright guys, coming in to our second hardpoint match. Second and last hardpoint match. Boston Breach really dominated LA Thieves last time, 250 to 145. They definitely 150 point clubbed them, almost 100 clubbed them. I'm looking for Boston Breach to really do the exact same thing as they did the first time.
Well, they did lose out on their number 1 seed, apparently. If Boston wanted definitely number 1 seed, they needed a 3-0 LA Thieves, and they just missed out on that. So they have a shot at number 1 seed still, but it's going to come down to something else now.
Ooh, let's take a look at our rotation percent versus break percent ranks. First and 10th, 10th and 1st. Holy crap, boys. This might be a fucking mixer.
Look, you could not ask for a more bizarre dynamic between both teams.
As we get into map 4 here, right now the timestamp.
Watch for the LA Thieves to break them just as easily. What a matchup this could be.
Could be the last map of this match, and hopefully we'll get into the Optic match next.
We're on board with Draza. It looks like he's trying to take bottom hotel to couches.
Big Wake with a team kill with a stun. Only he's a god enough to do that.
Awakening, keeping control of the map, and you see all the pressure for LA Thieves on the right side of the map. It's Draza and Vivid right now in a little standoff, but Vivid has the jump, and I think Vivid already thinking about that.
Yeah, Vivid coming and push up 2 gems. They're already trying to capture a P2.
That's where Envoy is. Wins it against Vivid. Over you go. Awakening guns up, ready for this. Draza now. He's trying to provide that support, provide the backup. Kenny fills the space immediately.
Everybody's wanting to fight for P2 control.
Great work.
10 seconds left on P1.
Looks like Draza and LA might have won P2 control for now.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that was a player a little bit too fast. Vivid.
See, he had it for a couple seconds and he spawned two of his homies right there.
In the back and does get taken down, so there's that first
That late
rotation coming through.
rotation
LA Thieves able to get it, and if you
seems to be doing something in this game as opposed to the games that came before it.
Methods with the wall bang through that door.
Blame him. Big one out of Envoy once again. Nero on the other side.
Nero, two big ones.
Can we have Methods unplug his pedal, please?
LA Thieves, they're the players in there, soaking up that time and the damage by the looks of
But
it.
LA Thieves, a quick break with the close spawns, able to break it right away.
Into the TAC 56.
We're looking for P3 to move the restaurant.
That is incredibly unfortunate.
Kitchen.
And LA Thieves gonna look like have the initial rotation.
Count that as a break for Boston. I know they get it eventually, but it's only for the scrap time, and that is turned into a
See, it's always a battle whether you want back control over this kitchen hardpoint or you want the front control. Because if you have the front control, you can really move to that bar side. You definitely don't want to keep that control for the entire P3 hardpoint. Or P2 hardpoint.
Nero looking to find something there. Draws a nice shots there with attack up close and personal. Awakening methods into the feed, into the point. They're going to fly. Here comes a red hot Vivid. Cooked though by Envoy. 3 spree from him.
Envoy with the gun.
Here comes the pinch.
Shut that door. Were you born in a barn?
Octane, 2 big kills with the sub.
This is perfect. Again, 2 for 2 right now on the rotational battle.
Spawning Boston way out. LA Thieves with a pretty good lead here. Trying to get about a 70-point lead.
Best case scenario, you're just fighting for scrap time for Boston.
With 20 seconds left, they're really going to have to start looking at that rotate. Once it hits 15, you want at least 2 people off of that point and on the move. Get the fuck out of there.
There's the cruise. Here's another rotation, by the way, where LA Thieves
2 people can hold scrap, leave 1 for the last 5 seconds, and get a 3rd over there as well.
Envoy secures the cruise.
They're not leaving any for scrap. They want everything, LA Thieves.
Surrounding the new hard point.
Not quite in there yet, though. There we go. Envoy's in. Clearing out trophies, bottom bed, top bed, you name it. They're all over the shop. And Envoy is chilling. Kenny now on the flank, though, into the
We
point.
might be looking at a map 5 LSC live search and destroy.
Shots are in.
Very possible if LA Thieves looking good right now.
They are feeling themselves. Octane, the human turret, coming through with the Baznev, melting. No wonder that gun gets GA. I expect to see him on Twitter.
Battle is between LA and Boston. Maybe it's Envoy versus Octane for who can get the most kills. And right now,
Envoy, 13 and 4 already.
To the
While Draza just sits at 4 and 7, just chilling.
Well, Envoy and Kenny both together put 3 down, so they're able to take the bar control. And now with 5 seconds left on the hill, half of the team has already pushed through, and they're really trying to push the others.
Here comes the cruise and a listening.
I have my caution. I have freezer. Caution left corner. Caution left corner. Hold like this. Very good. Double cap. I hear you. I have secret. Freezer. Another one. Another one. I think. Could be freezer or left. Caution. Left. Right side. It's a huge shot. Nice. One could be one. I have one. Let's get Tom. Always one. I have one. Okay. You have another streak. We streak through. I'll go right. I'll go right. Break through kitchen here, guys. Yeah. Okay. We getting kitchen first? Yes. I'm getting kitchen first. Yeah. I'm going freezer. Try together. Triple try together. I'm jumping. Nothing back door. It's all. Back door. I'm trying to back door. I cannot down this guy. I'm dead doing it. He's back door right corner. I got it. Back door right corner, isn't he? Okay. I don't know. He might be underneath the wall. Just live. I'll streak. I'm in kitchen. We can streak. He's pushing kitchen. Hang on. I'm getting closer front. Yeah. Right door kitchen. I'm streaking right now. Right door kitchen. I saw it open for you. One back door kitchen. Couch is 2 on time. He's in couch. Couch is time door. I'm native. I'm down fast. Yeah, spawning behind us. I don't see him. I don't know where I died from on time. Bottom hit.
World-class comms from the LA Thieves on the approach.
Good comms. They knew where someone was spawning.
They were great at first. My first impression of them, just hearing the high-pitched voices, it sounded hectic. But once I started slowing down and listening to what they were saying, I heard a lot of small talk from them, a lot of good conversation. Favorite back couches, favorite back kitchen. Let's get somebody to rotate on those two, and the comms came through. And along with the equal callouts too, they were making sure that they understood that they are their own UAVs.
Man, that's a long way to go. 81-point lead now for the LA Thieves. Looking to see that change now in a P1. First set of hard points complete. Now over towards the second, and it has been a devastating.
LA Thieves with an 80-point lead at P1.
Octane with a big triple. He has the ace. That is 4 down.
For Sam LaRue right now, as he is having a fantastic time in Greenberg.
He was only on a 3 streak, so he definitely didn't get the ace, but okay.
Maybe until there, but
oh, there must have been another teammate. He was definitely shooting at 4.
He's already sort of making moves over towards new. Actually tucked himself into jewelry, so we never actually got the back.
Ooh, Vivid trying to chow all the way into jewelry with a Vasna behind the heavy. Guinea decides to move up a little bit, but Vivid is going to take the back route and maybe catch him on it. He knows there's another rotate.
This break on this hill or win this rotation should be good for the game.
Oh yeah.
Octane gets caught with his pants down. Envoy comes back with the trade on Vivid.
With a foothold here towards P2. Hard point stairs. Over towards the spot. That's where Draze is. Tags are in. That nade is so close to the face of Vivid. The reach out. Big win. Stays alive.
Can Boston bring this one back?
Keep the left side door.
Okay, there's a team kill as well for LA Thieves. That's going to slow the push down.
Yep, can he kill Octane? Someone.
Method's going to be in his home. That is a head glitch. He does not need to leave anytime soon, and I'll be able to pick up 2 and maybe 4 in a row.
You're a monster.
And this is a 4-man wipe right there for
I see a lot of green on that kill feed.
Actually, they can win this rotation as well. It's Vivid by himself.
I was thinking it was LA's game.
Help him out if you're trying to make the comeback.
Yeah, they're going to pull him within about 40.
Here comes the first. Wins it.
They're behind by 50 right now.
Nades are out now. Here comes the reinforcements. The rest of Boston Breach flying through the storm.
10 seconds left on the hill. They're going to have to start really worrying about rotating. Vivid wants to stay in challenge while the other rotate. Nope.
Big wake, here he comes.
Backline wide open. Method's now trying to get involved as well. Can Breach get in here? Slowly but surely. Don't let the reinforcements now for the LA Thieves. Get in there. 2 down.
2 kills. Maybe a break for Breach. Only 1 left.
But still players for LA being annoying inside. Methods has to get a couple in. Him and Awakening trying to hold
Octane, the last one left.
By the time he kills one, there's another one flooding the hill.
He does and gives Boston inside.
Boston does break for a little bit. LA Thieves only about 30 points away from winning.
Boston,
yeah, you saw when Method's ran out of ammo and he pulled out the knife. He really did big for his teammates. What else can I do? I will jump in ahead of you. You get my trade.
Best thing you can do in that scenario.
Yep, as Boston's going to pull themselves within about 25 points.
Over to bar we go. Back and forth in this crazy hard point.
Oh, and Vivid found the entry as well. He took down Octane, so he's going to be out of the picture for
Here comes the cruise for Methods.
Cruise, but his teammates have won all the gunfights. You know they're going to be trapped in the back. The Cruise
it looks like it's only going to be information for that cruise.
Here comes Big Wake with a cruise. All these cruises and they're behind. But they are holding right now.
Is what I like to call a reverse cruise.
There we go. Doesn't land, but the kills are there for the rest of the team. Methods in the point. 4 spree for him. Over 2.
Could take the lead with this hill if they hold it.
With 30 remaining here, chance this ain't over yet.
I don't know how
being down 100 points, this would be an insane comeback.
Neither one of them get kills. I saw 3 in the feed for LA Thieves, and somehow at the end of all that, Methods is the one in the point. Now Vivid looking for a couple trades as well for the final bit of scrap. Boston did it.
LA gonna pull themselves within 11 points of the win. Going into this diner hill, the snake pit.
Yep.
Ready to go. They are singing. Ready to
Can Boston Breach hold on?
They can win.
They could win with this here too.
It is not going to be easy. They've got to hold it all. Here come the Thieves.
Here comes Vivid behind. He's on a pinch. No, he's not. Oh, my Lanta LA Thieves just wiped them all.
Still got a chance to fight their way in.
5 seconds left.
If they can hold it off, this is good.
Takes them to a map 5.
Looks like we're going to search and destroy LSU.
It has been a trend today. It's so
Has
far.
been.
The first starting team to do the worst ends up coming out overall.
Hey, LA Thieves looking pretty good in that hard point against Boston as we take a look at the final scoreboard.
Maybe for Boston, not the worst look going in.
Methods 25 and 18.
In this moment.
We got Octane 24 and 21, Envoy 31 and 21. Putting a good showing out.
It looks like for non-traded kills, LA seems to be getting the advantage on them. But Methods with a solid 22 to lead the entire lobby. Envoy right behind him 21. Right behind him, Octane with 20.
Octane almost has the total amount of time Breach has in just one heal sitting of his.
He's a monster, dude.
He was on hill. He was playing good. Almost came back, but LA Thieves able to hold him off and send it to him at 5.
Rivalry between these two teams. Boston have yet to defeat the LA Thieves in the franchise history. If they win this,
Boston have yet to beat LA Thieves in franchise history, they says.
after the break.
The only team they have not beat.
Can they come back and not give away the reverse sweep to LA Thieves? As Boston was up 2-0 to start this, LA Thieves looking to try to complete the reverse sweep. Should be interesting. Good matchup right before we get into our match of the day. Optic Texas and Atlanta FaZe. So if you guys want to check that out, we're going to have that on the channel shortly thereafter. As soon as humanly possible.
It'll be up there before you finish watching this video.
Probably. Especially if you make it
It's
this
up
far.
there right now, actually, as we speak, it is up there. You can go look. I promise you. What's the time step right now? It's literally there.
You shouldn't say that, because what if I have to edit it?
Or FaZe. What a big game.
So,
Oh, yeah, I didn't maybe... All right, knock on wood.
don't do that. But for the most part,
I knocked off wood.
definitely all the previous games are on there. We already got Rocker and
sure.
Seattle up on the channel. Already uploaded and processed. So if you guys want to check out more CDL content before Major 2, we got most of Major 2 qualifiers up on the channel, actually, with the exception of 1 week. We got most of Major 2 qualifiers up on the channel at the moment. We got Major 1 coming up, Major 2 coming up next weekend in Boston. Boston looking to put a good showing in front of their home squad. It should be a good major. I think anyone can win. Pretty much literally anyone. They ain't got Rambo Ray.
Or Ramboski. That's a double fail. Hashtag
Either one.
free sender.
What do you mean free sender? Sender's making
Bring
the
him
big
back.
bucks on NYSL.
Bring him back.
He's making the big bucks. They just won a major tournament without Optic.
I feel like Optic is the big books. The biggest of books. Of all books.
If it was, why would he leave?
Because he got fired? What do you mean? Who leaves
fired?
Optic on their own?
He didn't get fired.
He got fired.
He left to pursue other coaching opportunities. He was on a contract too, and his contract was up.
So he got let go.
No, he left to pursue other opportunities.
Holy crap.
That's not being terminated.
Yo, this Benadryl gives me cotton mouth.
Benadryl. I'm saving the garage breaks for between games.
For
Go to
what,
the
extra
garage.
content?
What? No. I'm just not going to the garage until this one's over.
Well, that's why you got a cart, right?
Yep. All right.
Stop yawning. Man, I felt like a nap before I even left work.
We're not going to waste any time whatsoever. Chat, we're going straight into this one. LA Thieves, Boston Breach. A lot on the line. Can Boston Breach finally break the curse and win a series against the LA Thieves and secure?
Yeah, but I didn't have an energy drink today.
Major, or will the LA Thieves do what the
Yeah,
Thieves
that's
do?
why I'm hitting coffee, honestly.
Well, I mean, obviously, standout player. First two maps.
I don't even think it's a Benadryl for
All right, map 5.
I will say.
Here we go.
Standout things for me for this, for the map 5, is the fact that Boston.
I have a sleeping disability.
Yeah, there you go. 0-4.
It's hard for me to go to sleep, and I can stay asleep too long.
But it's just the ice. Like
Boston Breach 0-4 in map 5 this season.
just not in game
Not good.
5s at all. The record has suffered in these moments, and for LA Thieves on this map,
Nero
they
with the
have a
bomb.
1-in-5
They're gonna
record
push
overall,
an A
so
is
they
what it
have
looks like.
been not successful at all
Fast
getting
plant.
wins, but they have the best first blood percentage.
Not
in the
as
league
fast
on
as
this
us.
map, so they create
Nope,
opportunities.
they waited.
just can't
They
get
hesitated.
If me or Mev have the bomb, we're in there on the bomb before they even are off the break.
The bomb pod, you're going to force the hands now of the Thieves in, and great.
Envoy with a quick one. 2v3, Boston.
Like, honestly, Mev, when we're fast planning, bro, I don't even look for other players. I'm just V-lining as fast as I can to the bomb. Like, literally.
1v3 for big weight.
He's still alive and kicking out here somewhere. Into the
Damn
fight,
it.
though. Octane, what a snap. That's the round.
LA take map 1.
Down and big plays from Envoy. Again, past couple maps, he has been on a different level, and that round he delivers as well. One of those interesting moments, I think
Yeah,
if
what's
Vivid
happening?
doesn't throw that Semtex, his position isn't known, and maybe Boston have a slightly better
Good
chance of
shots
making
by
something
Octane
happen.
on
But
big weight.
obviously Boston very concerned about the bomb being defused, so they were forced to do
Power of the
something. But
unibrow.
either way, retake on point, kills going their way. I think the first blood is well to follow. Quick and easy round right there for LA Thieves.
It was quick. Maybe too quick. We won't be seeing too many dead silence.
Maybe
or
too
safety
quick.
systems into
That's what she
round
said.
Thieves to attack.
here. LA Thieves now on offense towards the defensive side of the map. That's going to be Boston Breach. And a big fan out. You can see Awakening deep right there. He's got tags in. He is in trouble now. Thieves will start to apply some pressure here. And again, he's so close to that dead silence. Not that's going to make too much of a difference here. Bomb still making its way in towards mid.
Yeah, and you see there, well, if they're wrapping it back, that means instead of dealing with Awakening, they're trying to find
Nero.
I was going to say Nero was in prime position, but he gets dropped, and LA Thieves jump on it
Quick
immediately.
trade, 3v3.
Site wide open. Bomb's going to get planted, and I think Draza spotted Methods in the back. He's creeping up for the challenge. Draza had it the whole way, but Vivid does get a kill in the meantime, so it is a 2 versus 2.
Then he didn't see the tiniest of shoulders. Vivid Awakening now versus Draza and Envoy. 30 seconds, the bomb goes boom. Boston's got to take care of these defenders and hit the defuse. And it's a pinch. now.
Boston
Draza
needs to
perfectly
defuse.
fine.
20 seconds.
Damage. What a snap onto Vivid.
Ooh, shots from Envoy.
Proving to be simply too hot to handle.
Big wake again in
A
1v2.
lot of noise, whether it's the doors or his feet.
At
and
the
the
spot.
gunfight is won by Draza.
That's the spot.
LA Thieves.
LA Thieves. Another round.
It's almost like
Good
I see
plays.
Envoy just like his name tag and get a little bit scared because I feel like he should have been cleaned up in that moment, but clean shots out of him. Again, the hand has been hot. He's been very crispy, so
Very
he
crispy.
delivers. Quick sip of the water, getting ready to go for the next round. LA Thieves, again, very unfortunate first 2 maps. Since then, they have been on fire. And for this team, this is winner's bracket. They get the win. They make it to the top side of the bracket for the major. There's a lot of pressure on this team right now.
Oh yeah, LA Thieves definitely want that winner's bracket.
Boston. 2 hitting towards B, 2 flying towards A. Heavy hail of gunfire has forced Vivid to literally
Bad, and it keeps up their streak.
He is in so much trouble now.
Boston not be able to beat them.
He might be able to regen, but there's not a lot of directions he can change here. Thieves don't have to guess too much. Run, Vivid! And he's out.
And all that pressure towards the field as well.
Bomb down at A.
I mean, the A bomb site was effectively given up for free, so Thieves are going to trust their retake in this moment. You got Kenny with dead
As
silence.
Nero stays in the bomb site, gonna defend it.
As well. And the stuns don't connect. Boston knows someone's back here, and I was going to say, you don't read that, but Awakening turns everything.
Oh.
And the round just crumbles.
Oh, they all four just fell instantly.
Draza guns him down, and talk about a team.
LA, beautiful retake on S&D of that A bomb site.
Opposite story.
That
From
was
the
great.
map too.
15
Everything
seconds to
just
spare.
fell into their lap.
Oh my
Yep,
word.
yep, very nice.
Was a round, ladies and gents. I mean, this gunfight was tough indeed.
Oh dear.
Oh my goodness. Even with that heavy, high lumens LED ceiling light blinding Draza, he could not miss. A big win. And the Thieves are starting to run away with it.
And I'm just thinking about that 0-4 record in the game 5s, just like that. I mean, even they were 0-2 on the round 5s for control, and admittedly, if you get offense on Albagra, it's just going to be like that. But this is, I mean, it's the theme for the Boston team.
It's not the theme.
Got no ice. No ice.
But they've yet to find the success here in the game 5s. Here we go, Vivid. Nades up. That's going to...
That was a good nade.
Doesn't get any damage in, but again, lots of information passed over. Here comes Boston, the 3-man hit towards
I'm
the
going on 5 streak.
There they go. Fast plant, LA Thieves. Can they get out of the site, or are they going to take the battle on the inside? Draza, guns up. Here we go. Nero first into the feed. Awakening trades abound.
Draws a great play.
You're running out of numbers. It's going to be streaks there from Envoy just before he dies. Oh man, it is all down to Awakening. What have you got?
They keep
big
putting
man?
Awakening
Trying to
in
find
these
the kills.
spots.
It's a 2v1.
Yeah, it's been 1v4, 1v3, 1v2 every time.
I don't know about that. I feel like we're watching Draza's like perspective. And
Ooh.
Draza is just
Oh!
winning. Yep, hits
Oh!
beat down as well.
Beat his ass down.
Was different. The shoulders were clean. The stuns were perfect.
What a beatdown for Draza, who's showing his merit, showing what he's got made of.
It seemed like in that moment,
To be
Awakening
honest
might
with
have
you, I
had
didn't
the
even
jump,
see
but
that he
Downey
hit
and
him
Draza
first
moving a
from
little bit too quick right
Awakening's
now.
point of view.
And that was
That was
on
actually very
able to
nice.
do whatever he wants. They just ran straight at that site, got the bomb down effectively for free, and just made the big plays happen. And that is just the
Potentially only 2 more rounds if they go with the full sweep. LA Thieves up 4-0.
Now they have nothing seemingly in the tank.
Sadly, the longer the series goes, the more dire the scene for Boston, but it's not over yet. Crazier things have happened. The stats are not on their side, but maybe the COD gods are. Slow hit towards A.
Oh, he can hear everything.
So can we. The thunderous hooves of Method there as he stampedes his way towards the top side of the map.
Thunderous hooves.
He's steady finished. He's going to have to pump the brakes.
I mean, this is just a wild perspective on the minimap. Envoy, I think, is reading it. Well, you're going to read that if you open up the door. Still wins the gunfight, though.
Nero, freaking gunny, man.
And Boston are winning it all. Draza gets traded out, and Boston finally, they were able to just turn the map on its head and get enough players in position. They now have the man advantage, and they should be able to get this bomb down. It's Octane and Kenny for the clutch.
It might be time, though, that wins it here for the LA Thieves. The patience paid off. Oh, God. Octane wins a big one first. Trade on the second. Maybe not. Nero. We'll get it.
Kenny,
2v1.
1v2. They have to plant the bomb. Looks like they're going to do it at B.
Absurd. He may have made the read onto B, and he sees the ankle of Awakening.
Bigfoot.
He's in the Bigfoot.
Now it's
Yep.
Kenny.
1v1.
1v1.
And he has so much time. Obviously, he knows Nero was just on site. You're expecting Nero's got a Vastnev. Right now, Kenny just waiting for him to rotate off, and if he never sees any rotation, you're just expecting him to be near that bomb.
Will nerves get the best of Nero?
Oh.
Will Kenny?
Nero finally gives Boston a round
The seal is broken.
with a good play.
A single round now goes the way of
1v1
Boston.
versus
Is
Kenny.
this enough to turn the tide?
Oh, that's at least maybe some wind in your sails for Boston. Good plays.
Critical.
For
He had to
Nero
wipe
in
the
that moment.
sweat
Gets
off his
great
mustache
use
there.
out of the dead
Yep,
silence
had to.
early on. But wins a
Had to.
gunfight. I don't think he had any right to against Envoy early on, so nice little bounce back there. And even for Kenny, just has the position around the bomb site, has the right gun for the job, has the angle through the window, and Nero does play it perfectly. So Boston, for the first time in a long time, maybe
4-1 LA Thieves.
small sign of life, but keep in mind Envoy does have that cruise missile.
Double kill by Nero. Insane nade.
There's Nero raining from above. That's a way to start the round.
What a delightful start. He's on a spree, baby.
Boston
heavily pressured.
want to maybe run off the back of that. You have a mount a comeback here.
Peach onto Kenny as well. So now draws a 1v4. Methods with the reads. Guns are up. Here comes the remainder of Boston. And this round is done.
That was a fast one.
Round out of
Second round to Boston, 4-2.
Nothing to break.
Can they come back after 4 straight wins from LA Thieves here in this final map 5 search and destroy?
Not near where those grenades were landing. So that is about as easy as a round is ever going to get on El Asilo, at least for S&D. And there's the Peach from up top. Again, nothing crazy about it. I mean, that is textbook. That is something that a lot of teams will do on most of their rounds if they're ready for it. And I think the
That's that nade that he was talking about, Boogie Knows.
I don't want to let the game slip away. Again, a 4-0 lead. It's only 2 in a row for Boston. But
did he pass out on us?
The cruise
I
missile
don't know.
Envoy was able to get. Well,
Maybe.
Hero's got a toy as well.
Can be extremely handy here on El Asilo.
He said something about coffee, but
Keep that B-bomb sight.
maybe he did just pass out.
Let's see how it goes.
It's all right.
Rather might have been off way more than you can chew indeed.
3v3 as Nero and Kenny each get one.
That was an interesting sign. I think, yeah, Methods actually died up top, so I think Jaws was looking for that kill if he needed it, but Nero's looking for
Nero's absolutely insane on an 8 streak right now. Got a cruise missile.
Wait a minute, Nero could do no wrong. You know he's going to gun Envoy. Honestly, that's the battle right there, but Envoy...
Leaving Envoy in a 1v3.
He's already done his job and then some. Bought his teammates enough time to get the bomb down. Watch the crosses as well.
Wow, Nero just gunned him from long range with the Vaznev. He is feeling himself.
Another round. Boston breach.
Look at that.
4 for Nero. It is far from over. But oh boy, are we seeing something here?
He wants it.
Started to get a
As
little bit of bounce in
the Boston Breach are starting to mount a comeback, 4-3.
in a row over these past 3 rounds.
Can they tie it up?
Some of those have literally fallen into his lap with the grenades, but the gunning and the positioning there as well. I mean, he's out killing his entire team combined right now. Nero trying to put on a show.
Can he nab another and make it a 10 spree? And on the other side of that wall. I love this timing. Number 10. Oh my god. Is he feeling it or is he feeling it? Streak might land. Awaken's in trouble. Oh, doesn't get dropped. He was on the inside of the building.
No, 3v3 still. Even though Envoy used his cruise missile.
You got Nero killed with that cruise. I know the cruise didn't get it done, but you take out the most important man, you're feeling a lot better about your chances.
It really was All Might there, man. It was all good now. Will Nero.
Good long shot from Envoy.
Went out of Envoy.
Yeah, what a shot. Bombs going down. 3v2 for LA.
He's just trying to soften up that door.
And Boston break this in.
Boston breach are making their way.
Can they breach it?
Comes the attack. Nades in. It's going to soften up Octane. Methods hit Deddy. He's on the flank now. Can he win that battle on the inside of the sort of rec room?
25 seconds.
Closer to the bomb site.
They're trying to get together too. It's like the double flank coming through. Methods is going to be up top, one player down low.
Wake out 1, 18 seconds left.
Last 2 players on
They need to go and need to go now.
15 seconds, you got to get a go now. In Awaken flies onto the side.
Big Wake gets 1.
Time ticking. Is it enough?
No, LA Thieves
What a great
do barely get it. Boston almost make the play. I think they just needed to make that play a little faster.
And this is just
I think if Methods and Big Wake just jump in there and do their thing about 10 seconds earlier, Methods maybe is able to finesse them and get it. But he also had attack, so against Vaznev, close range like that, it'd be a hard fight to win either way.
put in some serious work to try to open that up, and a hell of an attempt.
LA Thieves coming within 1 round of taking this game and the reverse sweep of Boston Breach.
3 spree from Drazen on that round. What a magnificent bit of work. The hero for the LA Thieves.
Drazen does have a cruise.
A single
I
round
think
is
he
all
probably wants to use it.
For what it's worth, Drazen doesn't have a trophy. Nero might feel obligated just to call in the cruise, just because you're sitting on it. You don't want to lose the game and not use it. And if Drazen's out in the open, how fast can he run? Does he have on the PF Flyers? And I think he should be good to go, but you do get a little bit of intel.
Streak's taken care of now. Nero, the top side.
Now Drazen called out his streak.
The rebuttal. Drazen's like, all right, brother, I got one as well. Wakely caught out and about. He was the first squirter, and unfortunately misses it. Hits the top ceiling side of the warehouse, so it won't get inside. It won't cause damage. Methods peeks forward. Draza wins it. 2v4. Nero now flying into the fight. Doesn't check the corner.
1v3 for Vivid to stay in it, or LA Thieves are going to win this map.
Can he defend the bomb? 1v2. 1v1.
Oh my gosh, he dropped the bomb.
1v1.
Wow! V3 from Vivid
Continues.
of 1v3.
Oh my God, the kill.
Insane
of the map too.
to keep Boston Breach in this map.
Octane gives him a freebie. Kenny
My
least
Wow.
fucking dinner and I'm eating now.
just with the hard read.
What an insane
But that is
freaking round from Vivid.
keeping the dream
Wow.
alive.
I just laid an egg, and we're not even done yet. Here we go. What an unbelievable...
LA Thieves still only one round away from winning, but Boston Breach
Lead.
riding off the back of that momentum. Can they tie it up and send it to a round 11?
Straight into the site. Streaks are all gone. We finished those. 13-6 from Nero. 11-5 Draza. What a matchup this is.
I think Nero's probably the point of concern for LA Thieves because, again, they are basically just turtled in their base, maybe waiting for someone to just hit a lane and make a commitment, but stagnation everywhere on the map. Vivid's got a friend on the other side of that door.
Trophy's going to help so much, though. Here comes the opening tags. Anything gets thrown this way is going to get eaten by the trophy system. Don't worry about it. And I do believe Thieves might know that, and they're backing on out.
I think
Here's
Thieves might be going to try to go to B.
not a whole lot of presence there for Breach.
Good
Can
call.
Boston
Well, it's going to be watching this cross potentially. Well, that stun
make
actually
a play
might-
on this?
That's going to hit Kenny, and look how fast Nero's going to wrap back, and Methods is jumping on the flank as well. So
Nero, two big ones.
whole way through, Nero finds it, obliterates him.
15-6. 16-6. Is he going to get the ace?
Cannot be stopped. Number 16, this man, he wants the record.
No. Oh.
Now Octane, the 1v3.
What an upset for that
Round
streak.
11.
But Boston Breach will tie this game up and send it to a round 11. Wow. What an ending.
This is winner's bracket for LA
This
Thieves.
is for winners.
For Boston, for beating the
Mayor
Thieves
famous assist.
and trying to make up for the
Whoever's in the back behind Methods is nervous. Look at him with his hands on his face. I can see it.
Thieves, but honestly, pressure on both of these teams right now. And Nero, I mean, he's got to be that man to watch.
Here comes round
That's
11.
what I like to call bad juju.
Here we go.
Boston 1-1, LA Thieves 2-3, round 11.
And it looks to be a very aggressive hit on towards the A-bomb site for both teams. Here we go. Stun checks, blast that door open. Frag grenade, well
Ooh,
good.
yeah.
Trophy is there. Unfortunate timing. Does get a bit of damage though. This tension is in the air. Tension in both facilities. Tension across Twitch. Here we go.
If I'm Vivid, I run through that door to their side.
A lot of gunfire being exchanged, but no bloods just yet. A lot of dead
He's
sounds.
waiting
It's
for
just
his
got
teammates to
popped, by
kinda
the way.
catch
Nero's
up.
making plays. Nero's
Here,
gonna
see,
Make a play.
kind of what Nero's doing right here, but it looks like Nero's going to go to B instead.
kill away from tying the record this year.
What they want to do is really trap him in that room
godlike
and
performance from
suffocate
Nero.
him from
Can
any
they
parts
Kenny's
of the
making his
map
way
otherwise.
towards that hillside.
Or plant B and then catch him running from A to B.
Be costly.
Yeah.
Thieves haven't moved just yet. Kenny towards the deepest recesses of El Asilo he goes.
But one man in the back, Kenny,
He's gonna get the bomb down.
can be a spoiler here.
Position. LA Thieves trying to flank. Draza does get the
Draza
first
did get
blood.
one.
So Awakening's gonna have to worry about the flank. Everything else is gonna be right around this site.
Was it
Kenny's
good,
gonna
Bruce?
slowly
Me and
creep
Bruce
back.
had a hot
Methods
dog.
in the Methods.
Kenny found Methods. He did.
Numbers.
Wow, big wake in a 1v4 and they're defusing. This is pretty much it.
Can they catch out Big Wake? Can he stop this one happening?
That looks
Onto the
like
bomb,
it
he
is
can fly.
round
Damage down.
and game.
Yep. As LA Thieves got
Thieves
the
pulled it out.
defuse
Got the defuse. They landed it. Oh,
and gonna take this search and destroy game and map with a reverse sweep of the Boston Breach. What a crazy match.
never known
Yes,
defeat.
it was.
Let's take a look at the final scoreboard before we end it out here in this final search match. It was, man, as much as Nero really wanted it, man, Nero had to be 16 kills. Yep, 16 and 8 for Nero, 12 and 6 for Draza, 9 and 7 for Envoy. Really no one
of them
crazy
non-traded.
except for, half of them non-traded, but LA Thieves just with the superior teamwork at the end really put it on them. Even with the 1v3 from Vivid.
Nero on Boston Breach went with a 10 streak with 9 untraded kills. The opposite team, the highest streak that we saw was both from Envoy and Drossel with a 6. Both of them, Envoy with 8 untraded and Drossel with 6 untraded kills.
Yep.
It looks like that damage was just really on the side of Boston though.
LA Thieves just too much in the end. Really, I think they secured themselves winner's bracket with that win. So we should see LA Thieves in the winner's bracket for Major 2. And that's going to do us here for this episode of the Hard Carry. I appreciate you guys hanging out. One more game today, Optic Texas versus Atlanta FaZe. What?
Beef. Last thoughts.
Oh man, the plants is what did it. All the plants on all the search and destroy matches has done it so far this game.
Ooh, you heard it
And
here
just
first, Cody.
stacking on the
Plants
points.
tickle his fancy. All right, guys. See you next time.
Before you go, quick question.